Hi everyone, welcome back to Board Game Heaven. Today I'm going to have a look at Pocket Madness by Funforge, which is a quick little card game with a Cthulhu theme. I always like Cthulhu theme games, so I picked this up and let me show you how it plays. Okay, so Pocket Madness. It comes with 63 of these location cards that are numbered 6 through 12, and they all have different artwork and a location, and it's just it adds to the theme of the game. And there are 7 of those elder gods, and they each have a different effect that you can use during the game. They call them the portal cards. And you have lots of these, I think it's 40 of these tokens, and they're called Madness tokens. So the setup of the game is you place the 7 portal tokens somewhere where everybody can see them in ascending order. You put the Madness tokens somewhere near them. You take all the location cards, you shuffle them, and then you deal 2 cards to each player. So say we're playing with 4 people here. Deal everybody 2 cards, and then you take the rest of the cards and then you remove 17, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cards, and you keep them face down and you just set them aside for a bit. Then you take this deck, you've shuffled it, and then you flip it over, and then you take these and you kind of shuffle them in without looking, and you just do them randomly everywhere, and then you shuffle again. You just put these in real quick. There, up on the front, back, there, just like that. And you shuffle again. So, and these are rather big, so it's a bit hard to shuffle them. I'll do my best. Alright, okay, and then you take the whole deal and you just spread them on the table. You splay them like so, and make sure that you can see all the numbers. So that takes a bit of work, but basically you need to be able to see everything that's here, except of course the ones that are face down. Alright, so you need a long table. Well, not too bad. Okay, just to give you an idea. So what you can do now is first you select a starting player, and then from then on that player starts the game and the other players will follow in clockwise order. Now you can do, during your turn, you can do 3 things. You have your own cards, and the goal is to create sets, basically. So you can either, during your turn, pick 1, 2, or 3 cards from the top of the row, of the pile, so to speak. So I could look at my cards and say, well, I could use 9s and 10s, because what you can do, except from taking cards, is placing either sets of 3 identical cards. So you can 3 or more. So if I have 3 11s or more, or 3 9s or more, then I can place them on the table, and that's a set. I can also try and make a street or a straight ranging from the lowest is 6 to the highest, that's 12. So, you know, a row just like those, 6 to 12 of the location cards in front of me. So that's also an option. And so right now I've got the choice between 9 and 11. I can take 1, 2, or 3. And let's just go ahead and take all 3. So I'll announce that, and I say, okay, I'm going to take 3 cards. I take these, add them to my hand, and then the next player's turn starts. So you keep on doing this, and then people do their things, and you can also take these blank cards, so you can take 1, 2, or 3, and you don't know what they are until, of course, you have them on your hand. So that's a bit of a gamble to keep it interesting. So now let's say it's my turn again. So now I could go ahead and play these 3 cards. I have a set of 3. I just put them in front of me, and I keep them there so everybody can still see which cards have been played during the game. And when I do this, I open a portal. So I play 3 9s, and then I can take portal card number 9, which is in this case Day Gone. This gives me an ability that I can use at any time. I can just place it on the table, and then I could, well, this one says immediately take another full turn. I can hold on to this. I can use all those portal cards if I have them immediately or during another turn, but if somebody else is his turn, let's just see what they have. And they play, for example, well, none of them have 9s in this case, but say somebody else had 9s and they played 3 or more 9s as well, then they immediately take the portal card wherever it is. So if I had it and I hadn't used it yet, then he just takes that away from me. So it's wise to not hold on to them too long. Just spend them when you think you can benefit from it. And once you do, you basically seal the portal again and you put it back in place with the rest. Now when you play straight, so 6 through 12, then all the other players take 1 madness token. As soon as somebody else also does the same, also plays a straight, then all the other players take 2 madness tokens, and that goes on and on as long as people keep playing straights. And well, the round ends when either the entire deck is empty, so everybody's taken all the cards, and in that case each player, including the one who took the last card, takes 1 last turn to play sets, so either sets of 3 or more the same, or a straight. And well, that's you could still use your portals if you have them, but at the end of the round make sure to play as many cards as you can, because for each different location card on your hand you still get 1 madness token. So in this case I have 2 number 11s, 2 Dunwich, so I only get 1 madness token, but the other players in this case, if that was their remaining hand, they'd get 2 because they have 2 different locations. Another way to end a round is if a player has played all of his or her cards. So say I just happen to have these, I played this, I take this card, and that's it, I've got nothing left on my hand. Well, then the round ends immediately, and also the player that ends the round, in that case, can discard half of his or her madness tokens rounded up. So in this case, if I have 3, I would be able to discard 2 of those. Now the game ends when somebody has 10 or more madness tokens. And then the player with the fewest madness tokens wins the game. So in that case, that would be either me or that player. In a case of a tie, then the tied players share the victory. So I'll quickly explain these portal cards. Just grab them. Okay, so the portal cards. Number 6, Cthulhu, the Dread, says distribute 1 or 2 of your cards between 1 or 2 players. So you can give 1 card to 1 player, 1 card to 2 players, or 2 cards to 1 player. Azathoth, the Ruler, number 7. Discard 1 random card from each opponent's hand, so that's pretty clear. Shub-Niggurath, the Black Goat of the Woods. Take the card of your choice from an opponent's hand, so you look at the hand of one of the opponents, and then you pick a card and take it for yourself. Dagon lets you immediately take another full turn when you decide to play this card. Then Nyarlathotep, the Crawling Chaos, says take the card of your choice from anywhere in the deck. So that includes the face down cards if you want to take a gamble. Then Shoggoth, the Creepy. Until your next turn, your opponents must draw one location card for their action. That means they can't do any other action, they can't play cards, they can't take any more than one card from the top of the deck, and that's it. And finally, number 12, the Gug, says pass your turn. So if it's your turn and you really don't have anything to play from your hand, and there's nothing at the top 3 cards that you would want, then you could choose to pass your turn. And that's what they do. Alright, so, well, what can I say about this game? I think the artwork is fantastic. I really like the little bit loony looking, funny, you know, elder gods and the whole Cthulhu theme. That appeals to me, and this is a bit humorously depicted in very nice looking art. The cards are big, which makes it a bit hard to shuffle, but you know, you just see the art better, and it looks really great. And well, I like that. And also the art on the back is cool with the big eye. Well, these are simple tokens, but they are clear and they're quite bright. So they do the job pretty well, and it comes in a small box, so it's very portable. It's highly enjoyable. It plays very fast. It's a nice filler, so I would certainly recommend playing this. So that was Pocket Madness by Funforge. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Board Game Heaven.